Oh God. Never, ever let me sleep like that again. Oh God. Decades like that can give you such a crick in the neck. What? I'm your Kundalini. You know, that little wellspring of primal, volatile energy that's been zonked down to the base of your spine for forever. That's just no, not another word. There is a situation we have to address. One that's very, very important. You see, I was that cute little slinky, happy down there, right down at your root and sacral chakras, just minding my own business. And then what happens? Oh, life happens. So I got a little bit tangled up. It's alright, it's not your fault. It happens. It happens. So I got a little bit tangled up. Probably in the teen years. But then, very recently, you decided to just reach down and go yoink and stretch me as far as I could go. You little brat, you. You damn near broke me in two. And I damn near melted you from the inside out. We really need to discuss our relationship, darling. You know what the problem is? I think the real problem is time. We don't make enough time for each other. That's the problem with your generation. You don't think you have enough time. But we have all the time in the world. It's alright. For the yogis, it took at least 12 years for them to get past the first stage of Kundalini awakening. And here you are just trying to run ahead like you always do, so recklessly. But look, just as a means of example, scooch forward for me. I'm just going to place my hands here. 10, hips. That's you. You're out of alignment. 9. Run your fingers through my hair. No, we're not doing this song, it's alright. But really, ribs. Shoulders. Shrug for me. Shrug. You're favoring your right side. Jaw. Open. Close. Open. Close. Open, you're hooking. You're hooking on your right side. You're not going all the way. You're not going all the way. You're all over the place. You're all wavy. You're all bent out of shape. Kind of like me. But there's no clear channel. No nice, clean channel for the energy to rise. How could you ever hope? How could you ever hope? You poor young fool. To really awaken me. You were rushing into it as always. But it's alright. I think there are some exercises we can perform. I think there's a good way, a really good way of just aligning you, of aligning me, of getting us both back on the real straight and narrow. It's alright. First, I think we're going to start with this posture. Just sit forward. You push your hips forward. You want you in a seated position like you are now. You push your hips forward. Just relax there. Coming up. Take your hands. What I like to do here is just take a knuckle, and just for the sake of it, put in the Reiki Master Symbol. I'm going to teach it to you, okay? It's a very well-kept secret, so just keep it to yourself, okay? Daikumyo starts with a little tail here, comes around. A little tail here, comes around. Daikumyo. Daikumyo. Put it on the other with your knuckle. Tail here, Daikumyo. 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 Just feel in the palm of your hands, skin to skin, gently, gently. Feel the energy being put into the palms of your hands. Then take your hands, put it in with your thumb. Rub it in. Just rub it in. And gently massage each little knuckle right up to the fingertip. Just keep going. Just keep massaging. Just keep massaging. Up to your fingertips. Really working in the energy. You can do this dry, or you can do this with your favorite body butter, whatever pleases you. Really rubbing it in. Feel it. The energy, Daikumyo. So your hands tingle with the touch and with the energy. Coming up, 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 up. You can be as aggressive or as gentle as you want, but you really want to agitate it. You really want to get things moving. Rub it in, 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 rub it in. Your hands together. Hands together. Then hold them just down here. Cup them just so they're parallel to your navel. And breathe. Just breathe. Because you've got me really quite agitated and quite out of sorts. And what I think is best for us now is just to enjoy each other. Can you do that? Can you just enjoy being with me without announcing it, without making any great show that you have gone through some enlightenment process, that you are aspiring to be some worldly sage, that you are in perfect concordance with your spiritual being, because you really ain't. Just be quiet with you, with me. Two halves of the same whole. Good. And you know what would be nice? What would be really, really nice? If we just learned to talk with each other as we should be able to talk, without the showy sage and the aggressive massages and all this jabbering in your ears, if we could just talk. But talk is more than using words, it's using the right words. So I think what we're going to do, and it's just a suggestion, a little suggestion, I'm going to give you some words that I'd like to hear, a little lullaby, if you will, from time to time, that I can say to you and you can say to me, that we can have between us, singing constantly. Sa, ta, na, ma. It's a little meditation called Kirtan Kriya. It's very old. It's very sacred. And it's very, very gentle. Sa, ta, na, ma. 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 Just kind of keep your posture straight, and I want you to really feel energies between us, energies really shared between us, flowing up through your core. The energy coming up, up, up to your head. It's alright. It's not going to overwhelm you. It's not going to give you those feelings of a complete energy rush and a crash, as I know you've been feeling. It's not going to give you the shakes that you've had. It's not going to give you the paranoia. It's just going to be a gentle flowing of energy. Sa, ta, na, ma. Coming up. I want you to feel it coming out of here, the top of your head, the very, 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 very top of your head. And out of here, your third eye, projecting out like Buddha with his laser beams, just projecting out in an L shape out of your head. Po. Sa, ta, na, ma. We can sing it if you like. Sa, ta, na, ma. 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 It's kind of like baby talk, and that's the idea, to get you really down at the core. Sa, ta, na, ma. Before the coils, before all the complications. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Take your hands. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Feeling it flow. We're coming together quietly at our own pace. Sa, ta, na, ma. There is no rush. Sa, ta, na, ma. We are here alone, you and me, one. Sa, ta, na, sa, ta, na. This is how energy flows, not with agitation, not with the aggressive poking of the shaman stick, but by sitting quietly, by allowing your spine to bend naturally to gravity, You don't have to bend yourself. The world bends for you. Satanama. Feeling it. And gently, gently, gently I uncoil. We interlock your body and the energy within in perfect harmony. Satanama, Satanama. Interlocking, 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 interlocking. Oh my God! Interlocking, 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 and coming together. Whole. And lastly, we really need to work out how to sleep with each other. No, how to be at rest with one another. Because you tapped into me thinking that I'd be the little nuclear reactor that you needed to achieve all those manifestations you set out, all those goals, all those projects. Really. But that is not how Kundalini energy works. It doesn't go according to your schedule that you've dreamed up in your busy little head. It goes according to the schedule of nature, slowly, 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 chakra by chakra by chakra by chakra, over time, over years, over millennia, rebirth after rebirth after rebirth after rebirth after rebirth after rebirth after rebirth. You wanted to use it to get ahead in the corporate world, or to achieve your creative endeavors. Perhaps to get closer with that certain someone. But that's not what you need. That's not what it's for. All you're going to do is put yourself out of alignment. All you're going to do is drown me out with too much of you. And I'm just going to burn you out with too much of me. We need to co-parent this celestial body that's here on the earth. When we come together, babe, the whole celestial thing, the whole cosmos seems so infinitely small. Tiny, in fact, contained in these two little things that have come together. And it all just makes sense. But it doesn't happen when you try and force it. So gently, 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 bring it down. Bring the energy down. Find something, anything, just anything that grounds you. Doing something for others, menial gardening work, cleaning the house, just going about your business, even watching TV, just anything that you're not projecting forward. You're just here in the moment with me, at rest together. Calmly, calmly. And I promise you with time, we'll work each other out. We'll really come together. And when that happens, well, I'm sure something beautiful